We have to laugh
He
about
did
that
a great
one.
job, though. That was,
Oh, he was wonderful.
That was fun.
Yeah, it's just
fun. That's heavy.
Quiet, please.
Are you crazy because you're from Canada, or what do you blame this on?
I don't know. I think there might be, it has something to do with lead paint. No, my entire set was, you know, my playpen was completely encrusted in it.
Well, you know, you're getting paid for being crazy now, but I mean, like in the 2nd grade, was that a problem? Did you ever get in trouble with your teacher?
I did. For a while, I got in a lot of trouble, and then they started like realizing they could harness this energy kind of thing, and they gave me 15 minutes at the end of the day to put it together, and then so during the day when I'd finish my work, I'd like be putting a routine together, and I'd do it at the end of the day.
So everybody that you went to school with as an elementary school, junior high school, they're all saying, I knew he was going to be fine. You know?
It's very strange because I have people like saying, I remember when we went to something or other tech together, and I never went there. I mean, I'm famous for being, you know, for going through about 5 different schools where I come from.
I mean, were you particularly one of the like in crowd at school or not?
It was weird for a while. You know, I don't think I was the in crowd until my older sister started going out with this really rough guy. Then I could just go up to anybody, hey buddy, you know. But no, I wasn't the in crowd until I started, you know, messing around and doing crazy things, and then everybody wanted to hang.
Now, did your mother or your father have a real rubber face that you inherited this from, or what?
I stole everything from them.
Which one? Both?
Right now, my father's up north going,
Yeah.
nothing, you know. But no, my father's really insane, actually. My father's nuts.
So you did the stand-up act for a while. Is that pretty much your road to Hollywood, is via the small clubs?
Yeah. I started out
That's
at
a rough
Yuck
way to
Yucks in
live, isn't it?
Toronto. It was a blast, you know, when it was really happening. It was great. I mean, I didn't really think about it, you know. It's just I had a place to go at night, you know, rather than just kind of sit on my thumbs. But it was. I used to drive down like 50 miles there and back to Yuck Yucks every day in Toronto.
I mentioned I was interviewing you today, and the first thing that several people said was he's Fireman Bill. They call it Fireman Bill. Has that been the one that's kind of caught on the most, you think?
Oh yeah, that's I guess definitely the thing that makes people go, I wonder what's coming up next. You know, I guess they just want to vicariously sit back and watch me go to hell for them.
Has Living Color being the replacement for the Chevy Chase show, has that been a plus for the show? More exposure?
I don't know. I guess so. I mean, I have a lot of people coming up to me saying, you know, I never saw the show when it first came on, and now I get to see all the reruns at night, and the people catch the show that would never have caught the show before. You know, so that's a cool advantage. You know, it's I don't know if it's like overexposure or what. I don't know.
Is there any difference in doing that television show with the pressure that goes on with that and shooting a movie?
It's funny. You would think there would be. You would think it would be more pressure when you get into a film and you know, you have $15–20 million riding on you. You know, but I don't know why I don't care about that. But I literally would kind of be chuckling to myself on the way to work sometimes.
Yeah, it had to be hot down there. I mean, probably the working conditions weren't the most perfect.
It was
with animals,
insane.
the smell of animals. I just thought about this now. The smell in some of those rooms must have been interesting.
I didn't bathe for days just to combat them, just to be part of the gang.
Did you have a favorite animal or a least favorite animal?
Least favorite animal.
Which one's
the
the
squirrel
most-
was a little scary.
The squirrel is
The squirrel.
misbehavior?
There's a squirrel in the bedroom scene that was just basically they get this squirrel, you know, to like do this. That's his big trick, you know. That's because right off camera they have like a big long spoon so they don't have to get near him with a little taste of peanut butter on the end of it. And believe me, when that peanut butter is gone, there's nothing left for the squirrel to do but like scratch somebody's flesh off.
Well, I think this movie has permanently damaged Courtney.
Oh yeah?
I mean, she was saying that
She is definitely.
she's like freaked out about the monkey.
Oh, I know.
And
I
I
was
don't
laughing. She got mad at me because I was laughing because she lost her mind when a bird came at her.
Because she said she stayed all during the when the camera wasn't working, she had the covers over her head.
I know.
So I think she has permanent damage.
I think so too.
and then with the earthquake, she's
changed
gone
by
over the
this.
hill, basically.
It's now she wishes she had those animals around her.
Yeah, as we do this
The
interview,
animals.
just in case it happens, which we hadn't had an aftershock in a little while.
Yeah.
There have been earthquakes
Yes,
today. We had one
constant.
4.6 a few minutes ago. How do you describe living in California these days to people that you don't?
It's so funny, you know, because they, to me, I mean, I've been through earthquakes before. This one was a scary one. There's no question about it. I mean, I was like a frightened animal, you know. It was like me and my budgie going, "What the hell?" You know, just in the doorway praying. But, you know, I've been through so many things in Los Angeles these days. It's crazy. I mean,
it's a regular cafeteria.
Ride the wave, you know.
It's a shake, bake, and roll.
It's a smorgasbord of disaster here.
You don't know if you're going to get shot at going to work, burned up, the interstate's going to fall on you, or whatever. So.
Right.
Or you're going to get fired and never work again.
Go back to the salad bar and have another trimmer.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, it's insane. So, and especially when people see the images in other parts of the country, all they see is the bridges, you know, the highways falling apart and stuff like that. They don't see the beauty. No, they don't see, you know, they don't see normal life going on. I mean, there is that too, but all they get is those images, and they think, oh, that's it. He's under the bridge.
So, how would you describe in say 1 or 2 sentences the Ace Ventura detective movie experience for Jim Carrey?
Well, I'll tell you, it's very strange because this whole thing is coming out right after this big earthquake. And it's like, I think people could use a laugh right about now. And, you know, it's not bad timing, actually. It's kind of weird way to open a movie, you know. And here you are.
Well,
you know, it happened on my birthday, too. It was January 17th. Well, so I'm sitting in front of Entertainment Tonight, like waiting for my picture, and
well, all right, I got to see Randall Tex Cobb, one of my neighbors from Nashville. So,
oh, really?
He's not right either, so it's good. Great pair.
He was great.
He was great. See you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, he's a wild man.
Yeah,
he's a wild guy.
He is a character, isn't he?
He is.
He showed up on the set with like